On to race number 2 then, the second on the programme at Sha Tin, Class 4 again, 200 metres again. Headed by the runner, drops into Class 4 for the first time, gets up in trip as well. Kayan Excellent's been third on his last 3 starts. Pingho Bravo, runner-up on his 2 starts today, beaten favourite last time out. Double Take and Resolute are the 2 debutantes here. Brilliant last start course and distance winner Judy Star was a beaten favourite last time out, well beaten as well in 7th place. Baby Storm will be ridden by Jamie Spencer, who's here in town to ride in the Group 1s. And down to Voyage Star, they switch the blinkers off. Sorry, the visor off. The blinkers come back on for his return. Keith in from barrier 8.
Pace here, good to a slow Voyage Star. He's fairly solid when it comes to pace. Best Smile, he's a bit of a quirky customer. Is Best Smile, he's taken a bit of money with him in his few starts to date, but he'll be handy from a wide stall of 11. Resolute, he's got some useful speed he's shown in his trials. All Times Grateful, he was up challenging the pace last time out. And Kayan Excellent ran well from low draws his last 2, but he's got a wide stall again this time round.
A couple of bits of track work. A big unit on the right at the moment, just about to draw level with Leading Fortune is Pingho Bravo. He's run really well twice so far. No serious questions asked there, but it does give you a good idea of what a big, strong horse he is. Brilliant is a different type of horse, more miles on the clock. He cantered down the far side on Thursday morning, and he's a banging form, and he's a winner. But his win came in unusual circumstances, coming from way back in a hard-run race. All
right, we'll see if lightning can strike twice as far as that is concerned. Let's start off with Pingho Bravo and Kayan Excellent. Both good runs last time out. This is behind a runaway winner. We'll talk about him later on, Wellington.
Yeah, well, if he hadn't run into Wellington in this race, who was just cruising here at the 300 metres, he would have won this race, Pingho Bravo. He had blood in his left nostril, but they put it down to an abrasion last time out. So he was only probably 3/4 away at the 150 metres, but then the winner just pushed the go button and left him behind. He's still a must for quartet players, I think.
I really like that performance. Came home in 22.58, was clear of Kayan Excellent and the rest. Big, strong horse who must get better. The only question that I would ask, and that the market might take into account, why no Joe?
Exactly. Grant Van Niekerk rides him. Joe will be on board this horse, Jade Phoenix, who rode last time out. This was his debut effort behind 8 trigrams. Not beaten far either.
Yeah, it's a good performance. This is a well-bred horse, and you could make a pretty solid case for suggesting that he would have gone close with any luck here. He was checked off the bend, and here, just as he's looking for racing room, he can't get out on the outside. He knocks at the door on the inside. The gap begins to close again, Tom, and all in all, he gave the impression that he's a winner waiting to happen.
Yeah, it was a really good, impressive run from him first up. Narrowly just missed second placing there. Interesting that Joe sticks with him over Pingho Bravo, but look, he hit the line nicely there. He must be a definite chance, I think, as well.
All right, that's Jade Phoenix. Brilliant. And it was a brilliant win as well from the back of the field as they swung for home here. Kayan Excellent, again, a solid run from him. He runs third once more.
We just saw 8 trigrams win that race there on screen before. This is 8 trigrams running behind Brilliant here, and look, it was a good run. Came from a long back. There was a long way back. There was some pace in the race, but I thought he won quite impressively here. The writing was on the wall with his prior runs. Didn't do anything flashy, Graham, but did like the way he won.
He's up 7 pounds though, Tom. That concerns me. He's a fair bit worse off with Kayan Excellent, who we haven't really touched on. I think we should. He was behind Pingho Bravo. He's been behind Brilliant, but he's shown a fair level of form with the weights pull and with perhaps a slightly steadier tempo on Sunday. I give Kayan Excellent a pretty good chance of turning the form around with Brilliant. It's whether either of the pair can beat the likes of Pingho Bravo and Jade Phoenix.
All right, good to slow predicted as far as the pace is concerned. Judy Star, the last one we look at here. The blinkers come off Judy Star. Back on the track, fresh up since November.
I've put Judy Star into the mix here because I didn't mind this recent trial. As you mentioned, Andrew, the blinkers are coming off. It's been a little bit awkward out in his last couple of runs in Class 4 and Class 4 restricted to company, but I thought there was some positivity with this recent barrier trial. Finished off nicely, so I'd be prepared to throw him in.
I've put him in as 4th. I think he'll run well at a price. Not 1 but 2 pretty nice trials. Go back to last season, he ran pretty well behind Athero and Far Above in the Griffin series. He's coming back from a break, but his trials suggest he might be ready to run a nice race.
All right. The market suggests that Jade Phoenix is the one to beat here, Graham. What do you like there?
I'm going to go 4, 3, 5 and 9 here. I am a fan of Pingho Bravo. I'm a sucker for those big, strong, good-looking horses. He is one of those. I think the Joe angle, or lack of Joe, might help the price. Kayan Excellent, I think, is progressing quite nicely. Jade Phoenix was a big eye-catcher last time. He has to go into the numbers. And Judy Star has trialled quite nicely after a break. So Quinella, 4 with 3, 5 and 9 for race 2.
I'm going to stick with Brilliant here. He's not an overly big, robust horse, weighing in at 1,003 pounds last time out, but I did like the way he won. Ping Hai Bravo certainly needs to be included, as too does Jade Phoenix, and off the back of a couple of handy trials, Judy Star goes. And I left out Kaying Excellent in the end. I just thought the wide stall was the deterring factor there. It runs 7th and 7th in a couple of runs from wide stalls, so I left him out this time. 8, 4, 5 and 9.
All right, I think Jade Phoenix is the one they've got to beat, but I'm going to stick with the runner, who's an itch I can't stop scratching at the moment. Down in class, up in trip. It's got to happen sooner or later, so the runner for me here in race number 2. All right, 2 races down. Big races are races 5 and 7 on the programme. Back with the next for us, though, is race 3.